folks, it's me. Admittedly, I haven't been around for a while. It's been 3 months since the last radiotherapy session. I thought things would improve, but they didn't. The after effects of the radiotherapy have done a fair bit of damage inside my neck, with glands, saliva glands being damaged. Taste buds were non-existent for quite a while. They're starting to slowly come back. I can start to taste a few different things, i.e. salt was the first one to come back, and sweet is better now than it was. I'm starting to pick up on a few savoury things, and I can't eat anything spicy. It burns my mouth. So yes, and also another thing that had got damaged within the therapy was a gland that would drain away, any excess fluid that you have around your body. Apparently it's draining away all the time that you don't notice it. But because they've damaged these glands, the liquid and fluid on the left side of my face and my neck and my throat is not draining away. Therefore it's swollen, tender, and not very nice to look at, to be quite honest. And the muscle again has been damaged, which means it's hard to tilt my head into what I would call a normal position, or even just to keep it up at a eye level is difficult. It causes an awful lot of pain in the back of my head and the back of my neck. So I can control the pain to a certain extent. Yeah, that's not the problem really. My problem I do have is I don't look normal anymore. I don't feel normal. I don't look normal. Which is really hard to come to terms with, I think. I keep asking if it'll get better, but nobody seems to have any answer to that. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I wish it would. It's kind of hard not to feel normal. And before I started all the radiotherapy, I wasn't actually in pain at all. And now it seems that that's what I am all the time. In pain now. And it doesn't seem to want to get any better. We got to go and have another scan. I've had what they call a PET scan, which is to discover whether they got rid of all the cancer, the active cancer, and they weren't quite sure whether they had or not. So we're going to have a scan, another one, a different one, that will tell me conclusively, I hope, whether the cancer is still there or gone. We got another 5 weeks before we can do that. Right now, I don't honestly know how I feel about that. I guess you always have this tiny bit of hope that, yes, it has gone. But the worst scenario that you always think about is it hasn't gone, and how quickly will it spread to the rest of your body. because they have sort of told me that there's nothing else they can do. I can't go through chemo. I can't have another dose of radiotherapy, and they won't operate. So that's kind of like leaves one answer, doesn't it? Anyway, where we're still alive, I suppose there's still a sprinkle of hope somewhere. But I can't think of anything else to say, really. Apart from all the buckets of tears I've cried over the last 3 months. You suddenly feel a good day one day and then a bad day the next, and there's not really a lot you can do about that. I mean, some people might shout and scream, but I'm not quite sure that that would do any good. It won't help me anyway. So, until we meet again and I talk to you again, thank you very much for listening. See you soon. Bye.